Danny Salas, Q97.1. We are live and direct backstage in Fresno with a bona fide, certified West Coast icon. My man has been in the game longer than a lot of people have been alive. Be legit in the building. What's up, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing? How you doing?
We're feeling good, and we have been long anticipating you coming back to Fresno because, man, you have a lot of roots in Fresno, man. You've been back here many, many times.
Man, we started off in Fresno when we was on the ground, independent. Fresno was one of the first cities that got behind us, got behind the movement.
Yes, sir.
And it was always dangerous. Fresno stayed dangerous, so we rock with it. You know what I mean?
Now, see, when I call you a bona fide certified icon, I'm talking about you laying the groundwork for what people are doing right now in hip-hop in 2024, because with Be Legit and Sick With It, one of the most successful independent labels, right?
That's right.
And you were doing that before anybody was doing the indie thing. I mean, everybody back in the day wanted to jump on a major label. It's funny because, like, in 2024, man, hardly any major labels even exist anymore, right?
Right. So we invented that. You know, we invented that, and we didn't invent it, but we was one of the first pioneers out the Bay Area.
That's right.
That came with the independent grind, independent label, putting our own records out and having success. So, yeah.
And it's funny how it all comes full circle, right?
But I have to say we did it without social media.
That's it, right? This was straight groundswell. This was straight word of mouth. This was straight grassroots, right?
You had to actually send the records out.
That's it.
Fly to the place, kiss the babies, shake the hands, meet the VPs. Yeah. You had to do the groundwork. You really had to do it physically.
Right, and that's a testament to just how good the music was back then, man. Because again, you were doing stuff back then in the 80s, 90s that you were inventing a brand new genre, man. I mean, this gangster rap thing was still in its infancy, man.
Yeah, we was definitely one of the pioneers, and we coined the mob music.
Right.
Coming from the Bay Area, you know, and you know they say West Coast, and they like to say G-Funk, because you know that's L.A. But we mob in the Bay, so we invented the mob music. It's similar but different.
That's it, man. And the Bay is definitely represented in the house tonight, man. We have to talk about this tour that you've been going on, man. So it's been headlined by Be Legit. We got Celly Cel on this bill. We got Mac Mall on this bill.
Definitely. We got the V-Town bosses in the building,
yes,
you know
sir.
What I'm saying? You know, if you notice, like in hip-hop, if you're a classic, then you're able to come back out and do shows and, you know, have fun. And if you love hip-hop, you know, you want to be part of this, you know, and that's why I say we sitting around, let's get on the road and get the people what they want.
That's it. And I do want to talk about nostalgia and old school, but right now, man, I need Be Legit to hype up what's on tap for something new from Be Legit. Because I know about a year ago you dropped, Throw Block Music 2?
Throw Block Music 2.
Okay.
Right now I'm getting ready to come out with the Block Movement compilation. It's kind of like my album, but it's a compilation. A lot of features on it.
Cool.
But we're gonna put that out, you know, probably like end of August, early September, and then my solo album be coming out once again at the end of the year.
All right, and I gotta ask, please have some radio edits for me, man. Please have some radio edits.
Bro, the whole album, I do radio edits for the whole album.
It's a beautiful thing. I guarantee every clean edit you're going to hear on my show, man. Every one of them.
Okay, I'm gonna hold you to it. Watch.
My man. All right, so I know we got limited time, and I don't want you to be sweating your face off right here because even though it is nighttime in Fresno, it is 1 billion degrees.
Definitely hot in Fresno.
Right.
The heat is on.
I got to ask you this one question. I'm sure you have heard this question 100 times in every interview you did, man. In 2024, maybe even beyond, what are the chances that we're going to see a real Click reunion? Be Legit, D-Shot, Sugar T, 40. What are the chances of that actually happening?
I'm gonna say it's a 90% chance.
90%. I like those odds.
90%.
I like
it's
those
just
odds.
time, man. You know, time and crazy times. Things is happening, and so we got to lock down and make it happen. But we own it, though, for sure.
It's
That's
100%.
It's
a blessing and a curse to have so many things going on. It's hard to get people in the studio at the same time, right?
That's correct.
There it is. Well, I just want to say thank you, man, again, as a fan of, man, not just West Coast music, Bay music, Vallejo music. Thank you for what you've done and what you continue to put down for the hip-hop side, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you for doing what you do also.
You got last words for Fresno?
Hey, Fresno, man, we're going to turn up, man, and we've been here since day one, and we're going to keep it pushing. Be Legit, Block movement, sick with it. We out.
Be legit in the building.